Aloha, this is Aaron from Hawaii Music School, and I'm doing this video for the students of HawaiiMusicSchool. And we have an ukulele class there, and you guys that are in the ukulele class, we've already been going over Jingle Bells. But I wanted to make sure that you guys have the chords and that you guys can play the chords in time, okay? So let's review the chords. The first chord for Jingle Bells we're going to use is going to be a C chord. Now the way we play the C chord is we take our third finger, 1, 2, 3, okay, and we place it on the third fret of the first string. We hold 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're going to hold that, and this is going to be our C chord. 1, 2, 3. Okay, our next chord that we're going to use is going to be an F chord. So with the F chord, we take finger number 1, we place it on the second string, first fret. So 1, 2, right? And on the first fret, we're going to take finger number 2 and put it on the fourth string, second fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to go 1, 2. So it's going to give this shape. Okay? On our third chord and our final chord is going to be a G7 chord. So how we make the G7 is we take our F chord. If we were looking at F, we bring our middle finger down one string. So from here, 1, 2, right, from the second fret, top string, goes to the second fret, third string, 1, 2, 3. And our third finger is going to go on the bottom string, second fret. Okay? So where these two are, we're going to turn our hand sideways, and we're going to put our third finger here. Now we want to make extra special care that when we're doing this, our finger that we're holding down is only touching the string that we're holding, okay? So finger number 3 should only be touching this. I don't want your finger leaning in and touching the second string. We should only be holding that one for C, okay? For F, and F is one of the crucial ones, right? Where we have 2 fingers on here. We don't want this finger leaning back so that it blocks this string, then we can't hear it, right? We want to arch our fingers. So if you take notice that I'm arching my fingers like this, yeah? Okay? So it's out of the way. And you want to keep your fingers arched. So it's almost at like a 90-degree angle with the fretboard. Okay, and the same thing with the G7 chord. Okay, and the strum that we're using for the song, remember how we did it, right? We have our first finger on the strumming hand. Okay? Take finger number 1. And what we're going to do is make it L. Okay? We're going to take this shape and we're going to just let the air go out. And it's going to be like psh, and it's going to relax, right? See how my finger's relaxed? I'm going to take my thumb and right here at this joint, my thumb is going to be right at that finger joint, and it's just going to create a little bit of stability for that finger. And we're just going to kind of relax our hand when we do it. So you notice when I strum, I'm using just my wrist. I'm not using my elbow. Okay, I'm using my wrist like this, and I'm just turning my hand like that. Okay, like I'm kind of flicking. Okay, and so what it is I'm just going to go down and I'm going to go. Okay, so you want to use the back of your finger now, because if you use the side of your finger, it's going to hurt. So we want to use this part of the fingernail. So you see how I'm using where my nail is to go down, and then it's going to come up. Okay, so it's going to be like, just like that. Yeah? Okay, and the pattern of the chords that we're going to use, it's going to go as follows. We start off on the C. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open. And on the word sleigh, we go to the F chord. Sleigh. Okay, so dashing through the snow. Open sleigh o'er the fields and then we switch again on go, laughing all the way back to C. Okay, on way. And so notice this hand is not stopping, right? So we go dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Stay on C. bells on bobtails ring, making spirits. And on F for bright, bright. What fun it is to ride and sing. Ride and sing is on G7. Ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. And then we go back to G7. Oh, we go into the chorus. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. F, what fun. Back to C. Ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Okay, so let's look at that part. So from Jingle Bells, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. O is when we go to F. Oh, what fun it is back on C. Is to ride in a, and then 1, G7, horse. So we go 1 horse open sleigh, hey, and then back to C. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Again on O. Oh, what fun. Back on is to ride in a, and then 1 horse open, and then we come back to C for sleigh, sleigh. Okay, so all together sounds like this. Dashing through the snow, open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. All right. There you go, guys. So that's what you're going to do, okay? You're going to practice this, and next week, the following Monday, we're going to have another video for you. And because it'll be past Christmas, we're going to be doing a different song, okay? So what I want you guys to do is get this one down, okay? All right, guys. Aloha.